What's going on, you Sunday afternoon motherfuckers? I decided to do kind of like a mini plan B type talk. We already talked the market. We know what we're waiting for. There's nothing really much to talk about the market until we see what's going on. Because, it's like a boat. You make a boat. If it doesn't float, you're not going to sail away. It's just how it is. So first we got to see if it floats. This week we're going to see if it floats. If the bitch takes on water, we'll adjust plans. All right. But I said in the last video that obviously I'm going to be heading up towards Montana. And I wanted to talk because I know a lot of people are like, I don't know, Lou, but you're saying that, what's coming and everything. And I kind of put something. Remember how I had brackets for my numbers? It was basically when I was going to sell my position or how far I think something can go. Well, same thing goes with crisis. On crisis, you kind of look at, okay, what are the possible events that are going to come, and then you plan accordingly. Now, the thing is that back in the old days, you had a lot of people that were like, the world's going to end and everything's going to happen. And I'm like, what are the events that you're talking about? Well, this and that, too far-fetched. Too far-fetched, too crazy, and it didn't make any sense, and people just went out of control. Fast forward to today, 2021. Today, we actually have food shortages in America. We actually have political turmoil. We actually have I'm gonna say it in the best way I can say, a socialist movement racing through major cities in America. We actually have politicians that rather see a communist country come into this country and rule us. We actually have more people surviving on some type of aid from the government, and that is creating a problem because something happens with the economy and that money line. You're going to have wildness in major metropolitan areas, because what a lot of people don't understand is there are a lot of people in America that shouldn't be here, and they're receiving more money than Americans that actually do live here. So that's not going to go too well. Moving on, we have a lot of new people coming into America, and let me clarify this. I am 100% for a human being to live where he needs to live in this world, because God didn't create borders. That being said, when you go to that land and you start to say, I need housing, I need money, I need dental, these kids, they need college, I need clothing, I need a car, then you got a fucking problem. Because I have lived overseas so many years of my life. I bounced all around the world. My passport looks like a fucking tattoo parlor. So many fucking stamps. And whenever I went to those countries, I went in formally, and I paid a lot of money to live there to make sure everything was covered. And I never once said, I need money, I need cars, I need housing, I need that. I don't need a fucking thing. I'm coming there with my own money. Okay? So that's kind of how I feel. If people go, no, that's wrong, I'm going to pop your motherfucking bubble. Go fuck your mother. You know why? Because from Mexico down to Chile, throughout the Middle East, Africa, and in Asia, I've been through all the fucking countries, and never once could I go, hey, I feel sick. Can you pay my medical bill? That never happened once. That happened a lot of fucking times. So, that being said, that's why I'm kind of against it. If you want to come here, start a good life, work hard, bring your family, pray to whatever God you want to, that's all cool. At the end of the day, you do you, I do me. But things have gotten out of control. People that tell me, no, that's being racist. Let me tell you something. New mathematics. We can't afford it. We're broke. We've been broke. The year I was born, 71, we officially became broke. So everything we've been doing since is pushing it. And more motherfuckers keep coming and coming and coming. All right, let's continue. We got a lot of motherfuckers coming to this country now. And I'll say it like this, and I don't give a fuck what YouTube says or whatever. So, the fuck do I care anymore? Time's a ticket, motherfucker. We got motherfuckers coming to this country that will behead your grandmother, rape your daughter, cook your dog, and move into your bedroom. And like within a span of a couple of hours. Okay? So I want you people to let that sit into your fucking head, because they're being scattered all over America. Okay? And go take a look at Europe. Okay? Because I used to get drunk and roam around Paris for fucking hours. Now they got go, no go zones and all kinds of shit. The UK is like that too. Motherfuckers, I love you fucking Brits. Rise. That's all I'm telling you. Rise and show motherfuckers in your land how painful it is to come in and try to implement their laws. Okay? So, giant hugs too. Now, coming back to my country. In my country, I don't have no deep fucking burning desire to fucking go to war with Americans. I don't. And as a matter of fact, for those people that want to go and do bad things to Americans, I hope you run across me, and I hope your fucking soul burns in hell, because that's not what this is about. Okay? The last thing I would ever want in my life is war with, well, anybody, but war with a fellow American that used to live a couple of zip codes away and go to Costco's. Like, that's the last thing I want. And for the people that want that, the people that think they want that, I'm here to tell you, you've never seen the horrors of fucking wild shit. We're not talking military warfare, we're talking about society breakdown stuff. Because that's fucking horrible. Okay? So the people that want that, you'll get yours eventually. What I'm talking about mostly is that my strategic relocation to a place like Montana comes after I look at the possible threats that are emerging. Food shortage, fuel shortage, look at the storm that's right now hitting the Gulf. You think that's not gonna affect us? OPEC gonna fuck us? All of our shipments from overseas coming from you know where, we're gonna get fucked up. It's just a lot of things happening. Blue cities going nuts when they don't get their money. Look, when you take all those things into account, you have to develop two visions. One, do you have a place in case shit goes bad you can go to and ride out the mayhem that's gonna start? Because things are gonna calm down. Because at the end of the day, motherfuckers are gonna get vanquished, motherfuckers are gonna get locked up, and then people are going to just settle themselves down. So that's gonna happen, because that's what happens. So you just have to have a place where you can just pick up your fucking bags and go and be the fuck away from those wild motherfuckers that are gonna do wild shit. Okay? And trust me, I know plenty of wild motherfuckers growing up, and I can tell you, in their soul, they've been waiting for an episode like this to happen. And when I got crazy motherfuckers telling me, yeah, look, yo, it's time to go. Anyway, so go to a place, ride out the storm. And then when everything's settled, the motherfuckers got their skulls cracked and everything, you could come back and, could I have a soy latte? And I will pray that that happens for you. Plan accordingly. Where you're at, how do you get to the location, time frames, routes, potential problems along the way, medical centers that you're gonna need, any medical supplies, medicines, people with you, accommodations, money to hold you out there while things are going on. That's what you have to do. Now, you could also take the other side, the other vision of what if shit don't get back to normal? You know, there is gonna be something on the other side. There will be something. There always is. Mankind continues. But it may not be the way we think. And you may say, what are you talking about? I don't know. For those of you who know, there's a couple of places around the world where they're still fucking whacking each other out. And they used to have cafes. So my thing is, I want to pull away and be able to be in a place where if things take 2, 3, 4 years, I can continue on with life. Because I'm 50 years old already. I'm not looking to fucking, you know, like no joke, I'm not looking to fucking go to war with nobody no more. Like for real. Like me and Jesus, I think me and him had a talk. And I'm like, okay, you know, I fucked up. I did some shit, you know. But they were bad people. They deserved it. Moving forward, I don't want to have conflict with motherfuckers looking for food. I don't want to have conflict with motherfuckers trying to steal vehicles while I'm driving it. I don't want to have conflict seeing motherfuckers attack innocent people. I don't want to be in a place where kidnapping is a fucking economy. Like, I've been in all those kind of fucked up type of places before in my life, and I don't want that anymore in my life. I want to move on from that shit and be away. That doesn't mean if shit doesn't get, if things get to the way they are, I'm ready. But the problem is, I don't want that in my life. Neither should you. Because it ain't a fucking movie. Shit happens, So my thing is either develop a plan to get out, be away while things go on, like LA riots, thing like that, people pulled out. We're away because that shit could have spilled. Like things that happened last summer. Because I was in the city and that shit kept growing and growing. And the only thing that really stopped it was New Yorkers looking at each other. What the fuck are you doing? And there's money financing that shit. Spontaneous protest, my ass. I'm the one that walked up to a Black Lives Matter fucking protest and I was like, where are the black people? The fuck is wrong with you motherfuckers? They were like, shh, we're doing a moment of silence. If in order to respect, I'm like thinking to myself like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Where the fuck were you a billion years ago when shit was going crazy? Now you're all popping up. Go fuck your mother. But anyway, we got radical motherfuckers out here. We got a lot of stupid shit going on. So all I can tell you from this little thing is two paths. Get the fuck out of Dodge. Pull away. Be away while the festivities for the crazy people are going on. And then when it's all settled, because trust me, it will be settled, then you could come back and try to resume your life in society. And I pray that's the case. For a guy like me, and for a lot of other guys, especially when motherfucker out there's like, Lou, we can make elk spaghettis. I was like, I've never even heard of elk spaghetti. I'm going to be the first New Yorker to be like, all right, what do you do with an elk? You make it into a meatball? Like, what the fuck you do with an elk? I'll say, you start roasting that motherfucker outside. Elk spaghetti. I'm like, put elk on pizza. That's the new one, right? But here's the deal. I want to pull away, be away, continue my life, have a cup of coffee in the morning, and pray to God himself that I never have to fucking see the horrors of shit that obviously can and whatever, what other people wish upon us. So, like I said, you plan to get away, write it out, come back when things are okay. Obviously, take a lot of things into account. Okay, your transportation, routes where you're going to, time frame, are anybody in your family sick, old, yada yada, could be wounded. What medical care you're gonna need? Did you pre-plan for that? Medications, prescriptions that you're gonna need, food, things like that. Take that into account, okay? Because that daily drive to work, back and forth home, that shit could become compromised. And for New Yorkers that live out in Jersey and Connecticut, like you work here and you go out there, Connecticut people, you gotta drive through the Bronx to get home. Piece of Harlem in the Bronx. Think about that one. Okay, 3-lane highway going up through those areas, the Bruckner, yeah, good luck. Jersey people, let me tell you something. Yeah, South Jersey, but you're trapped. You got Philadelphia, you got some nefarious fucking towns, cities in Jersey. There's a lot of fucking crazy things to happen. Plan accordingly. This goes across Philadelphia, Chicago, Miami. Okay, you go down to Charlotte, Atlanta. Fucking. And I'm not saying that because of black people. No, trust me. I know black people. Consider me a black person. Even black people in Atlanta I know are telling me, yo, shit is fucking getting real. And then black people in Atlanta that came from wild hoods are fucking not going out at night in Atlanta, you know something's bad. Dallas, Houston, Los Angeles. It's my second home. You have a lot of things where where if things happen, what are you going to do? Go to the supermarket the next day? Is everything safe out there? You and I both know things are not the same. And I don't want that. I want us all to make a lot of money, have a great life, and move forward. But we technically have a society right now that's running on fumes. We have no leadership. Our elections, I'm not even going to go there. Country split, divided, a lot of anger. I'm not an angry person. I kind of like everybody. It's just one of these things. I don't like evil people. I don't like bad people. But it's one of the things, my personality, my background, I don't want to be around because I could justify go fucking mauling motherfuckers and going scorched earth. So I decided to go bye-bye. So I say within the 1 to 2 months, wrap some stuff up, and then it's like Lou with the grizzly bears. So still plan to take a little vacation in between. But other than that, now you're understanding my methodology. I don't want that nonsense in my life. I hope you people make that decision as well. And if you're already in a place where you're away from that, God bless you. All right, so that's my little thing. Too many motherfuckers believe like, yeah, I can't wait. We're gonna start fighting and shooting. Like, the fuck is out here? I fucking love the people in my country. I'm just that type of person. I don't want that fucking shit here. For all you people that think like that, dude, get the fuck off my channel. Like, get out. This is like family place here. Just make sure you understand. The reason I'm saying this is because there's a lot of things, and I just went down the list. Philadelphia just got a plane load of motherfuckers that nobody could vet. You know something? I'm gonna fucking say something now. These motherfuckers got treated better than me. I was put in a fucking cage, fucking left to die, chained all kinds of shit to be brought back like the way I was. These motherfuckers got flown in. Go free. Here's some money. Go enjoy yourself. Go to Starbucks. So I got reasons to be fucking upset, but I love my country. That's not what I do, okay? But you motherfuckers better be careful, because those planes are landing in a lot of fucking metropolitan areas, and them motherfuckers are out there with the rest of the other dumb motherfuckers. And if you think, I'm gonna tell you something as well. You know, one of the things in America is, you know, they try to restrict gun ownership, and no, you didn't file your taxes correctly. You can't touch a gun, whatever. You know how many murdering motherfuckers, rapists, child rapists, head choppers, sinister motherfuckers with ties to bloodshedding gangs are now in America, and nobody knows their background, and they can fucking touch any gun and be in any neighborhood and be delivering your pizza via Uber Eats? You better fucking take a big eye-opening look at your fucking community, where your family's at, your kids. Keep tabs on everybody. Like I said, I hope this doesn't go forward, but I got 50 years on this planet, and in those 50 years, I have never felt to this fucking level, and things are coming. Oh, let's talk about the reality too. So is half the population getting ready to cash in their 401ks. Economy, imagine that. Why is everybody cashing out? No, motherfuckers are retiring. All those 401ks and mutuals, poof. Mandatory vaccination. You think that's gonna go smooth? There's gonna be riots in New York City. People don't want to lose their jobs, and they don't want to take the shot. Who's gonna bend? Because a lot of angry people, they're like, fuck you, I don't want to go down that road. That's the kind of shit that leads to turmoil. And what are you gonna do? You're gonna fire 3-4 million city workers, state workers, federal workers? It's making it mandatory for the military. Hey, if you think all this is gonna wind up in a good way, good luck. But remember, one thing, pull away until you come back and do the things I told you, or pull away and have your life with like-minded people, and I guess try some elk spaghetti. I'm like, what the fuck? Don't you got cows out there? Moo, motherfucker. Elk spaghetti. What a fucking world. From pineapples to elk spaghetti. I'm not even gonna go there. Fuck that.